I think I'm gonna start off today's video with a PewDiePie fidget spinner. That's not bullshit. No, I actually have one. Thank you, PewDiePie, for this complete bullshit. Anyway, what is going on, guys? My name is Nudah, coming to you with yet again another new video. This is 6 in a row. I don't know if you can hear the children delightfully screaming and yelling outside, but God, it's fucking awful. Nah, they're kids. They'll realize they're stupid in like 2-3 years. We are already off to a start in this video. Hell yeah! And you know, actually, tomorrow will be my 7th day of uploading, and it'll actually be the first time I've ever uploaded 7 days in a row. So I think we're gonna do a giveaway for that. So down in the description, you're going to see 2 things. The first thing that you're going to see is that this video is sponsored by hadnt. So after you like and view the entire video, for both of the things that I'm about to tell you, please watch the entire video before you do. Hey. Hell yeah, what's up? So yeah, what you're gonna see down in the description, there's 2 things, and yes, I want you to like and view the entire video before you do either of these 2 things. But I do want to tell you that this video is sponsored by hadnt. And if you haven't heard me talk about it before, you click the link down in the description, you watch some ads on the website, and you get money. I really don't know how much easier I can explain it. You click some bullshit and you get some money. Who the fuck loses? Like, I don't get it. But before you do that, drop a like and watch the rest of the video, because it actually is a really funny story. So back when I first graduated high school, I was traveling around a lot. Like, I really didn't upload that often, and I probably should have, because I was going a bunch of, like, really exotic places. And when I say exotic, I mean, like, rustic old towns, and it really pissed me off, because I had to fucking walk everywhere. And look at me. Do you genuinely think I enjoyed walking around Europe? To be fair, they had no clean drinking water over there, and everything you drank was full of alcohol, so yeah. I really did enjoy. Not really, it was a lot of walking, and it kind of sucked because my only companion was SoaR General. So to blow off some steam to get away from General, we all had to go to strip clubs. Now maybe that wasn't the only way to get rid of General, but it sure was the most effective. So General sat back at the hotel and just wrote emails on his laptop all night while we went out and had a party with some ladies with questionable morals and even more questionable clothing. Or a questionable lack of clothing. So the night of going to this particular strip club, it was the night after I went and had that big night with my sponsor, if you guys watched that video from a few months back. So I'm just hungover as dick. You know, my first ever, like, major hangover, and it fucking sucked. And to be completely honest with you, I have never drank that much since then. And they say the best way to get rid of a hangover is to just keep drinking, or, you know, that's everyone else's advice to me, so that's what I always do, you know, fuck, if you're hungover, just keep going. That is not the right way to go about that. So I, finally taking my own advice, just, you know, I was like, you know what, I don't want any of this devil water tonight. I think I'm going to have something just kind of gay. So I'm sitting in the strip club, everybody else drunker than fuck. You know, everybody's sauced. You know, just living the high life while some chick's just shaking her ass in my face. I'm just looking at my phone like, damn, this ain't too bad. Well, you see, the problem with that is that strip clubs get real boring real fast when you're real sober. So after like 20 minutes, I was like, you know what, this lost the novelty of it. I am so sick of being just normal here. Let's get fucking just trashed. Mother, if you're watching this, you raised a retard. So I'm desperately trying to find my friends. I'm like, okay, I'm not 21. I need alcohol now. So I'm gonna go ahead and spoil a little bit of the end of the story for you here right now. Yeah, I was in Europe and the drinking age is 18. The night prior to that, I had been drinking all night, buying my own drinks. So finally, I sit back down with the stripper and I'm like, you know what, just keep going. Like, you know, I'm in a bad mood now. I'm like, I can't find any of my friends. They're all getting lap dances. So I'm sitting there scrolling through my phone. She's shaking her ass. You know, it's getting progressively more and more boring. And you know, finally I realized, damn, you know, I don't really have a girlfriend to be loyal to. I'm not home. Shit, I'm not even in the same continent I was born in. I'm pretty much on the polar opposite side of the planet. So I'm like, hell yeah, how many strippers gotta get to give me a lap dance at once? Let's do this. Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning, everyone's run down, and after about 5 minutes of being super hyped, yeah, while the stripper was giving me a lap dance, I may or may not have fallen asleep. Not only did I fall asleep, I fell asleep for 2.5 hours. And I'm not kidding whatsoever. I sat there and, I mean, I may have woken up a few times in a trance. She was still going. I thought I was dreaming, because normally that doesn't happen to me in real life. So I finally wake up and come out of it, because, you know, I was still hungover, so I was tired, like, you know, it was bullshit, and I was trying to have a good time, but I really wasn't. You know, I mean, for those of you that have had one, you know how it is. And for those of you kids, don't do the drink. No, I'm being serious, it's bad. Don't do it until you're at least 18 in Europe. So I wake up after this 2.5 hours and finally realize, oh shit, this chick has been dancing on me for 2.5 hours. And to be fair, I was with a group of, you know, kind of bigger YouTubers, and for the sake of their privacy and probably not wanting to be involved with this story, or me, you know who you are, you good bunch of kids. So I'm gonna give them nicknames, just, you know, they stay unknown. So, Benser, this guy, he is just fucked. No, I'm kidding, that'd be funny though, right? So, let's call this guy Ryan. I'm trying to find Ryan, and he is just nowhere to be found, and I'm like, okay, who else is here with me? Because not only did this chick dance on me for 2.5 hours, she's expecting to be paid for dancing on me for 2.5 hours. So I'm sitting there, you know, like this, and I'm like, what's, like, just how much is it? You know, I vividly remember that the stripper's name was Diamonds because she spelled it without the A. And I don't think it was intentional. I think she's retarded. And I don't mean that in the mean way, like, where I call someone retarded because they're doing something stupid. No, I actually think she had some form of, like, mental disability because she...
This is 100% not okay.
No, but anyway, you could tell that she was kind of slow. There's a reason she's a stripper. And that's okay. It's an okay profession. And, you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that stripping is not a bad profession, because you gotta think about it. Half the girls that stream on Twitch do it, so it's gotta be at least morally okay to them. And to be fair with you as a viewer, I mean, are you really gonna bitch at that? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna complain to the titty. Boobs just about anywhere are cool, unless they're on a guy. I mean, even them, some guys can rock it, so shit. No, so I'm like, okay, fuck. I'm actually hit in this instance. Like, there's nothing I can do. All my friends are getting lap dances, and the other half are so trash they went home. Or I guess Ubered back to a hotel, which is completely different from going home. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. Shit, you know, what's the worst they can do? Not a question to be asked when you're about to bail on a stripper. Oh, that was terrible. Because, you know, I asked myself that question. I'm like, shit, man, they're probably just gonna yell at me. Yeah, so there were two big bodyguards right by the door, and I'm just like, yep, just gonna slip past you huge gentlemen, which me being the third huge gentleman. Yeah, both of these guys are about 6'8" black dudes, just fucking jacked. And, you know, that's fine, you know, I'm just like 6 foot, white, you know, pasty. You know, just against those two huge gentlemen, you know, that's fine. Dude puts his hand on me literally as I go to reach the door, and he's like, where do you think you're going? Mind you, these are big African American men. They spoke English. And I'm like, yeah, I just gotta go, you know, like, it's that time of night. And dude's like, yeah, you know, you owe her $1,500. And I was like, you know about that. That's just not gonna happen. The funny thing is, I did tell my bank that I was gonna be out of the country, but I didn't tell them how long. So seeing that I've already extended my stay out of the country, and that the transaction is coming from a strip club, my small little hometown bank was like, yep, You know, instantly denied my shit in the middle of me trying to pay this stripper off because I fell asleep during a lap dance for pretty much the entirety of what would have been the dark night. You know, now when I think about it, it was a pretty dark night. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm screwed. Literally, what can I do? My card is canceled. None of my friends are here. I'm trying to call people, but how are they gonna get me money in fucking Europe? So what ends up happening is I'm like, you know, I acknowledge I'm fucked, and I'm like, alright, you know what, my friends are getting lap dances, they're here in the club, so I just start fucking screaming names. And you know, let's call this next guy up jeepay. So I'm screaming jeepay throughout the club. Finally, dude comes up from a lap dance, pulling up his pants. He's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, hell yeah, boy. I'm finally gonna get out of this. And you know, dude's pissed because, you know, I kind of interrupted a lap dance, which arguably enough, I would be agitated too. So I'm like, okay, dude, can you please help me out with something? Immediately, he's like, okay, how much you owe her? I was like, fuck yeah, okay. And I'm like, you know, if you could spot me like 1,500 pounds, that'd be just dandy if you could do all that. And you know, 1,500 pounds in American money was like $1,700. So, you know, it's just a quick $1,700. Dude's jaw hits the floor. He's like, I'm like, bro, straight up, I fell asleep while she was giving me a lap dance. I don't know what happened. You gotta hook it up this one time. Like, I've got the money to back it up. Please just help me out, bro. Bro, I shit you not, this man goes to get me some money. And as he's going to bring it to me, the stripper from the back calls this man's name. And I don't know what the hell was worth $1,700. But god damn it, I don't blame him. Because that's probably the coolest shit he's anybody's ever seen. Nah, I'm fucking with you now. He gave me. That's my bro, jeepay. You know who you are. I appreciate that. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you're new, and yeah, about those two things at the beginning of the video. So down in the description, you're gonna see an Instagram link. It's my Instagram. I want you to follow it. Yeah, get me to 100K because I'm gonna do a giveaway on Instagram. I think that's where I'm gonna post the picture. And I think because it's my first full week of uploading, I'm gonna give away just some random cool shit. Like, straight up, I'll probably give away a few, like, PewDiePie fidget spinners and, like, I think I have an extra BenQ monitor, and what else is over there? I have an extra Elgato, an extra Xbox 360. Straight up, I'll sign the dildo that I bought at that from the first dildo and vape video. I'll send that to somebody if you want to. Like, straight up. Is that not a crime? Okay, actually, okay, if you're over 18 and you can prove it, then I think I can do that. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think that, like, the big thing I'll give away. Oh, I was gonna give away my Gucci flip-flops, but I love. Okay, I'll give away a pair of Gucci flip-flops. Okay, I'll straight up buy somebody a pair. Anyway, yeah, follow my Instagram. It's down in the description. You can see it on the screen right now. So yeah, it's just @Nudah. And a lot of you guys questioned why the SoaR house was in Atlanta instead of somewhere else. And yeah, if you didn't know, I do live here in the SoaR house.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.